of Conspiracy Clowns. Welcome. This is the main man over here. Must be the meds. Welcome. What's going on with the meds?
Same old, you know?
No, and I'm your boy. These nuts holler at ya. You know, ain't nothing going on but gator belts and patty melts, baby.
Indeed.
Indeed. It's happening. Another week.
Yeah, we made it. We survived the pandemics and stuff.
Yeah, I hope you guys like the 5.1 that we
Yeah, we tried that last week. We were just testing out different ways to record the audio. As you know, we always have technical difficulties because that's how we roll.
Yeah,
it adds charm to it.
It definitely adds a little charm, and you know, we're trying to bring it to you as fresh and raw as we can.
And try to improve a little bit so it ain't too raw, all fucked up and shit. Nobody wants to listen.
Oh, baby, I like it raw.
Oh, don't sing too much. You get a copyright strike, bro.
30 seconds out of here. 30 seconds. But I tell all my girls 30 seconds too, but I only am good for 5.
Yeah, a good 15 sometimes.
Well, it depends what she looks like.
Exactly. But yeah, I know we always seem to be starting off like with the moon and shit, but there's always weird shit changing with the moon. You hear this now? There's more water on the moon than they thought. It's more calm than they thought. You hear about this shit?
No. School me, brother.
That's about it, I guess. There's more water on the moon. I thought they were saying that there's no water on the moon, but now there's water on it.
I want to know.
It's on the moon's sunlit surface. They also found that water is more common on the moon than previously thought, with pockets of ice hiding in shadowy regions of eternal darkness. Like, that sounds like some like made up bullshit that they got from like an Aleister Crowley book or something.
Hold on. So we all know there's a bright side of the moon or a sun side of the moon. We all know there's a dark side of the moon. So you're telling me right now that this is on that hairline where there could be like some water, and then on the other side it's like a drought. And then the other week, I think the moon had a crack in it, and then it rang like a bell. Like, what the fuck is really going on?
Why they keep changing it? Like, what is the moon, man? Like, remember they used to say it was made out of cheese? Maybe it is. And they're just fucking with us, man.
I like Marty, but they say it's Swiss.
That's why you get the holes, the craters, I guess. Oh, don't get me started on Swiss cheese, bro. Swiss cheese is a fucking scam, dude.
Swiss cheese is a scam. You spend all that money and get no cheese. You're paying for holes.
Yeah, exactly, man. The more cheese that you have, the more holes that you have. The more holes that you have, the less cheese that you have. So therefore, the more cheese that you have, the less cheese that you have. It is a scam. Swiss cheese is a scam. I don't fuck with it. Maybe like on a chicken sandwich once in a while, but other than that, like, you gotta be careful.
Toasted and melted.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful, man.
Not too much cheese.
Big cheese, we're on you. We're coming for you.
Yeah, but what's up with the moon though, man? Like,
oh yeah.
Like, and then then it supposedly affects women's menstrual cycles and everything else like that.
Yeah, the crimson tides.
Yeah, crimson tides. I don't get this whole. If anyone can let me know what's going on with this moon, because I want to know how much water is considered a lot of water. Because NASA will say like 2 millimeters is a lot of water for the moon. What is a lot of water? Is it like one of those plate size pools is a lot of water? Is it a fistful of water? A glass full of water? What is a lot of water? And if the sun's always beating down on the
they said it was on the illuminated side, so why is it still ice?
Yeah, why is it still ice? Because if we're sitting on the illuminated, well, you know, it's hot as hell.
Well, I guess we have ice here too, so the sun does shine. So
they will say that it's in space, so space is a cold, desolate area. But you're still getting the sunlight and the sun rays and all that
radiation and whatnot.
Gamma radiation from the sun. So you're telling me that it hasn't melted? Like, that's how cold it is from the sun to the moon?
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is in these ice crystals? Like, ancient aliens or something? Antifreeze. Yo, they have frozen antifreeze on the moon. AutoZone, they sent up a rocket.
Dude, yeah, you kind of live over here. Get that bitch and you'll be all set.
Why is it frozen, though?
I know.
How's it antifreeze?
Well, I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe I said that wrong.
Possibly.
But either which way, like, so what's on the other side of the moon?
Alien bases and giant skeletons. I don't know.
In the
In the
crack?
crack?
Yeah, I don't. I don't know, man.
I
They
think
keep changing it. They keep changing it, and I don't like it.
Now,
Have the Russians made it back to the moon yet?
Were they even at the moon?
No,
No, I don't
I think
the
we're the
Russians
only
are.
ones that like supposedly went to the moon, and then we
Russians-
haven't been back since.
So
what in the
Something
world
else.
is our international satellite doing up there anyway?
Aren't
Aren't they supposed to be like researching this shit?
I don't know, man. I don't know what they're doing.
Why can't they just park next to the moon and say, hey, we're gonna research this shit and get some answers for you guys? Why are they just out there floating around and they keep adding on to it instead of where the answers?
They're up there jerking off, trying to chase their loads around like fucking like ghosts, and he's like Pac-Man. And I don't know, man.
I think
they're just all having an orgy up there and they're saving all that sperm and DNA to replace us when it's over.
Possibly, but I don't understand like what they're up to up there. You know, now they were landing on comets. What was that last week? Remember? Yeah, they're up there collecting comet dust, and yeah, these motherfuckers. Asteroid samples are escaping from the jammed NASA spacecraft. It's just like you're NASA. Like you can't figure out how to close a door or don't put too much shit in it. Like they didn't calculate that part.
No.
So like, oh, we're gonna lose all our samples. Like that sounds fishy to me. Like they get the best scientists in the world.
What, the door's not gonna close now?
I don't know, man. They get the best Nazi scientists ever, man. With Operation Paperclip, you know, they can't figure out how to close a door. I don't know. It sounds like some old bullshit to me. Yeah, I think they're up to something.
Sounds fishy to me. And what do they need? Our dirt isn't good enough? Because technically we're like celestial dust.
Oh yeah, but like this stuff, they got like valuable metals and shit that you know that's kind of rare on Earth unless it comes from.
Say it's valuable.
It's rare, so it's valuable. If they had to spend $8 million instead of giving us a stimulus check to shoot a rocket up there, then obviously it's got to be valuable to somebody.
Well, I don't know the value of it because, I mean, we've been spinning around the sun for a millennia. Isn't our dirt just as valuable?
Oh man.
No. So that's more. That dirt is better than our dirt.
I don't know. I drink this beer called Space Dust. I only can get it on occasion because it's kind of expensive, but it's some good shit, man.
Dude, I just don't like. I can't fathom how that dirt is so valuable because
What precious metals and stuff that can withstand heat.
don't we have those here?
Probably not in an abundance.
So it's the abundance of it.
Or possibly we would have to fabricate these things. But if we have metals that can withstand that kind of heat, I guess. But
How do we know that those metals even exist?
because they send rockets up there to.
No,
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
asking these questions because I'm completely ignorant to it. Because I mean, we've been in the same. I mean, granted, what do they call it? Asteroid probably travels through different solar systems.
Picking up all types of shit.
Yeah, picking up all types of shit. But I mean, we just have. That's like saying, okay, we're gonna go to the neighbor's yard and sample their dirt because their dirt's better than ours.
Well, I might take some of my neighbor's grass because my shit's all fucked up. We got like skunks and birds.
I got a neighbor
Yeah,
that smokes good.
Yeah.
I smelled that shit in my living room the other day. And we're like a good 100 yards apart. That motherfucker was burning.
That's probably how my neighbors feel. That's probably how my neighbors feel.
Oh, I introduced you to him.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
all
that
right.
neighbor was burning it up the other day, boy. Let me tell you.
But
Anyway, back to
I don't know, like,
this.
maybe they're looking for like life forms, but like going back to like the water on the moon, like if they got water up there, can't they extract like the oxygen out of it and like do something with that?
Would there
Would
be
there be
oxygen?
oxygen in there?
In water, yeah, H2O,
H2O. So if there's
hydrogen too, so they could maybe make some sort of fuel out of it if they have enough.
Now,
Make a fueling station out of it so we can do some shit. I don't know.
So
so
then
then that's telling me if there's H2O in there, there is signs of oxygen.
There has to be because it's water.
So how come the moon doesn't have a semi-atmosphere?
Well, I think that would have to do with like
the quantity of
ozone or
carbon
something.
in-
I don't know.
No,
Protective layer, like the atmosphere is something different. The atmosphere is what keeps in the oxygen
right.
So
with the
they
trees
would
and all that. I
actually
guess
have to
I don't
be-
know. Not a botanist.
Is there botany?
Plant.
I don't know. Anyway, so there's H2O. I wonder how clean that water is.
I don't know. It couldn't taste any worse than fucking Aquafina. What the fuck do they put in that? Ugh.
I don't know what they put in Aquafina, but I don't.
Fucking
I
Aquafina.
drink regular tap water because I just say I'm gonna die anyway, so I'm just gonna risk it all.
A lot of the bottled water that you get is fucking tap water.
I just throw my dick
Fucking,
on the table and let it ride.
I won't say what company, but it's the one that controls the water. They'll like
Yeah,
they'll buy the water
on the
rights.
table and let it ride.
They'll buy the water rights to like a poor village, and then they'll just use up all their tap water for bottled water. They'll use up all their clean water and tell them tough shit. We own this shit.
So this way they can harass us. So they
They'll be like, oh, you want a job or you want water?
Wow, that's fucked up, ain't it?
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
hey,
The owner of that company doesn't believe that water is a basic human right.
And
and they don't believe that voting is a right. They believe it's our privilege.
Oh, it's a right.
It's a
It's a right. Yeah. And I was watching this thing the other day about voting.
They say that's what driving. Driving is a privilege.
Driving's a privilege. Yeah.
But that's just because it wasn't around in the Constitution back then.
No, driving wasn't. But that like. So would that mean that being a captain of a seafaring vessel would that be a privilege or a right?
Well, they have different laws for that.
The
The maritime.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with those, but
I'm not familiar with those either.
pretty much as long as you go far enough out, you can do whatever you want. Like, you ever take one of those gambling boat cruises like for the day?
No.
Yeah, I went on one of those, and they just go out to international waters with a casino boat.
Oh,
It's pretty cool.
Okay.
You can drink, smoke on the boat, all types of cool stuff.
What kind of smoke do you do on the boat?
Nothing good. I had a bag of something, but then I just saw that they were searching people and using metal detectors, so I took a trip back to the car to leave my weaponry and my items.
Probably. Well, you're in international water, so that means.
Oh yeah, but you still got to go through like I think it's like a customs thing. Like they had like customs motherfuckers, and I was like, oh yeah, we're getting on a boat and leaving the country. Kinda. I should probably not bring weapons. Let me put these in the car.
Had I known that you would do something like that, I could probably get a submarine to pull up on the boat.
Where the fuck you get a submarine from?
From the.
You mess around with Gil Zane?
Huh?
Just mess around with Jill Zane, whatever the fuck her name is. She got submarines.
I gotta make it work the way I can, brother. I gotta make it work the way I can. Brock Sushi, what's up, baby?
What up, Bronx? Welcome back.
Welcome back, baby.
And then, yeah, so I don't know, like, how can they not figure out how to fit all the dust in? Like, they didn't know that it was too much? Or is it just like magic dust that keeps expanding? I don't know.
What do they say? People that are brilliant have no fucking common sense.
Yeah. Yep. Try being tech support for hospital.
Oh, jeez.
Fucking
We're gonna put 2 pounds in a 1 pound container. Let's see if it works.
the it jammed open and precious particles are drifting away in space. And then what was the quote here? It said we're almost a victim of our own success here. How in the fuck are you a victim of your own success, dude? Your mission was to collect the shit and bring it back. The shit's floating around in space because you didn't know how to put a latch on the fucking door. But that's your success? Like, who the fuck? I want to know who designed that spaceship. I want to know who decided how much you were supposed to put in there. And I want them fired immediately. And they should take their paycheck and give it to us. The people.
I'm dying for that stimulus check, man. Listen, I'm broke as a joke.
You'll die before they get it. You ain't getting that shit till after the election.
But do these scientists, can you
It'll be
imagine
ruples. You'll get it in ruples.
You're stuck in outer space, right?
You're gonna get some yen. You're gonna get some yen and ruples with your next stimulus check.
Can you
imagine being stuck in outer
Case of ramen.
space?
second out of space and then your boss says you're fired, like, where the fuck do you go?
Oh man, yo, that's like one of the things. Like, damn, let's just give him something easy to do. We won't tell him yet. You know, we'll stop paying him for a while. He won't notice.
Collect your things and go to fuck home.
Find your own way home, bro. Like,
Like, how the fuck does
Think
that
of time
happen?
for-
Like, dude, I just got fired today. Where do I go?
oh man, yo, how would that work? Can they even fire astronauts? They're like hard to train and stuff. Like, you could probably get away with. Like, did they ever fire that astronaut that committed space crime? The first crime in space. She went through her ex's bank account from the fucking International Space Station. It was the first crime in space.
Wow.
Yep.
I didn't hear about
So
that.
yeah, so all of the crime in space, as of now, has been committed by lesbians.
Hold on. You tell me she was hooking up with another female astronaut?
No. Her wife or her ex was down here.
Okay.
Yeah, and she was just like, let me go log in and check the bank account. And then she's like, hey, something's going on here. Somebody logged in, and they're like, they logged in from fucking space. Any idea who that might be? Maybe it was my ex. I don't know. Like, couldn't you at least like use like a VPN or something?
Yeah.
They're getting bank accounts from space. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know if she got fired for that. I don't know if you guys want to look it up. Maybe we'll look it up for next week or something.
I mean,
That's pretty interesting. So now they're going to come up with a whole big laws about if you're in space, what you can do and can't do, can and cannot do. Like, can you literally rob people while you're in space? Because you're technically in international space.
Yeah, but if you're doing like cybercrime, the crime is committed in the country because you're accessing the computer in the United States.
But who then is going to, what do they call that, when like you get caught in another country, what are the jurisdiction? Like, what's the jurisdiction in the
Well, they're going to have to come back to the United States eventually.
who
Who says they could just parachute?
They're going to parachute down? All right, maybe.
Like, hey, listen, I think we're flying over Moscow right now. Just drop me off here.
Just make a suit out of the space dust.
Yeah. Dude, speaking of, what do you think they're mining for? Bitcoin?
Possibly. To be honest, I don't know how that shit works. So
Bitcoin anyway.
it's. I don't know, man. I don't understand it. I tried to understand it. Like, I read so much about it.
I checked
It was worth like $12,000 a bit or something. Who the fuck is mining this Bitcoin? Let me
They're
know.
mining it by solving algorithms, but I'm not sure how that equals money. I don't know.
I don't know.
But Bronx Sushi says what happens in space stays in space. Yeah.
Yeah, they say that about Vegas too, but that didn't fucking work out for me.
Yeah, you got off parole though, didn't you?
Yeah, it took a couple years, but I still
That was a good time. That was a good time. But what about that? Like, astronauts are crazy. Like, you gotta be crazy to do that shit. What about that one lady that she drove across the country wearing a diaper to, like, what was she trying to do? Was she stalking somebody or?
So I actually
harassing
listened
somebody?
to a podcast about that, and I can't mention which podcast, but I listened to a podcast about that. But
You can say it. Using their
I'd
info.
rather not give them any more shine, and we need the shine, baby.
Well, gotta state your sources, brother.
Well, yeah. So anyway, the podcast was about this female serial, well, not killers, I guess, and so she was married, and she was having an affair, and she wound up divorcing her husband, but found the guy that she was having an affair with was fucking diddling some other chick, right? So she was all fucked up about it because he wouldn't be with her. So she drove cross country, had a diaper on. She drove from Texas to Florida, had a diaper on.
I bet they were space diapers too. We paid for that.
Yeah, they actually were. They were space diapers. And she drove to meet this woman in the airport
Bathroom.
parking lot, and she wound up shooting her.
Okay.
Yeah.
She did actually shoot her. Okay. But did they fire her too, or does like she get like, I don't know, maybe she gets like solitary confinement, so they put her on like a little thing by herself. She's already trained, like to let all that money go to waste for all that training. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't.
It's not like you have to worry about her mental health because she's already fucking nuts.
She's already fucked up, but I think they gave her so many years in jail. I don't. I think the girl wound up living.
Oh,
I don't think she killed her, but I think she wound up living.
wow.
But
That's that's what's wrong with NASA. They fucking get all these people half-assing shit. The chick on the fucking space station didn't know how to use a VPN. They don't know how to close fucking doors, and this chick doesn't even know how to fucking kill somebody. They're hiring the wrong fucking people.
they are. Why couldn't we just hack Russia while we're at there? Oh, because we got Russians.
Because the Russians are up there. Like, how come we're friends with Russia in space?
Yeah, go figure that.
But like down here, it's like
It's an issue. It's an issue.
down here they want to mess with our elections. Everybody else, Russians are invading the elections.
With our elections. I mean, what does Russia really care about our elections?
Yeah, it's all staged anyway.
Yeah.
We've been staging elections and putting puppet governments all across the world for hundreds of years. You think that that's not happening here? It's all a joke.
It is a joke.
It's a. I did come up with that whole thing about how you don't have to pay taxes.
Who?
If you don't vote, you don't have to pay taxes.
Oh shit.
Because if you hear me out, you know, no taxation without representation is what started this country. So therefore, if you don't vote, you're not represented. Therefore, you don't have to pay taxes, and you can throw a bunch of shit in the fucking harbor.
So how's that gonna work out when it's time to pay your property tax for a house? Or if you don't.
That's not my problem. That's their problem.
But you have representation.
They don't represent me. I didn't vote for them.
Because you don't vote?
I'm not represented.
I don't know, brother. That's a thin line. I don't think
It's like I don't like the motherfuckers. Like I don't like the motherfuckers. I don't want them representing me, so I don't vote for them. Therefore, they don't represent me. I can't be blamed for any fucked up shit they did because I didn't vote for them.
Oh man. Okay.
You telling me George Washington was wrong?
Eh.
Him and his wooden teeth.
Eh. He had some type of things that were wrong and some types of things that were right.
Oh, he crossed the Delaware, didn't he? That's all the thing I need to know.
That's all that matters is across Delaware.
Bronx Sushi says Alcatraz is filled with people that thought that way. Actually, no, it's not. Alcatraz is closed. Yeah.
Alcatraz is closed.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, everybody who listens should probably know that don't listen to anything I fucking say to do because I'm full of shit.
So all you hardworking Americans, please pay your taxes.
Oh yeah, pay the tax man.
No, don't come back and say
You can commit space crimes and that's cool. You be out in a week, but you don't. They will send people like they got McAfee, man. They got my boy McAfee.
Well, that's because at a certain point, I think there's a tax form that you have to fill out. Like I think if you're like a contractor, like you don't necessarily work for someone, but you get payments, so you're supposed to fill out this tax form that you owe Uncle Sam, so that you pay your taxes so you won't go to jail or they'll come harassing you.
Yeah, they came and got his ass. Remember he was on the boat like a year or two ago?
Didn't you want the little girls to shit on him?
Well, I don't think they were little. They were of age. It was he had the prostitutes in the hammocks with the hole cut out. Allegedly.
Oh, what? Oh my God! Can you imagine? Come here, honey. Shit on me. Hey, would you feed him porn at night?
Could recycle it, I guess. I don't know. Save time if he's eating it. I'm not sure what he was up to with the hammocks, but what a man does with his hammock is his own business.
Would you feed him niblets of corn so that you know? Like what would be like the preference of choice for tonight's meal?
Yeah.
You feed them so you know you want to get the good shit like prime rib, so you get like prime rib like would that be
Give him some curry. Burns your eyes and shit. Bronx Sushi says Al Capone would advise you to pay your taxes. He would, but he would also advise you to pretend that you have syphilis so you can get out of jail early because you pretend that you went crazy from syphilis.
I would advise Al Capone to wear some condoms because that's what he actually died of, right? Was syphilis?
Who knows? But either way, he got out of jail.
Oh yeah, he did.
He probably didn't get raped in jail either with his syphilis. and he got out early. There's a loophole for
He
everything.
probably didn't get raped, but he was probably raping some people.
I don't know. He didn't seem like the type. I don't know. They were a little fancy back in those days with the little mustaches. I don't know. Anybody who wears a suit like that with the hats and they get the little mustaches, you gotta.
Like the Monopoly guy.
The Monopoly guy.
Oh, Uncle,
Moneybags.
Penny
And he had his
Bags,
cane.
Uncle Penny Bags. I don't. Yeah, that motherfucker went to jail a lot.
That's why they have to get out of jail thing on
Yeah,
the
isn't that like isn't that kind of messed up? Like the whole game is about buying property and like running hotels and stuff and going to jail.
It's a pimp.
Like he's basically like it's kind of like some mob type shit, like what they did in Vegas. They're buying up the hotels and the casinos.
Yeah, he's a pimp. That's all he's doing. The only
He's a
thing
mobster, bro.
the only thing that's missing are the hoes. But you have like Baltic Ave and everything.
Free
else.
parking.
That's like the hood.
What?
Free parking.
Free parking.
Yep, you put up a hotel over at Baltic.
Yeah,
Put a
You got some
hotel
hoes over
and
there.
you have now you got the dope dealers, you got the hoes, and then you go by the railroad track and pick up your methadone.
Don't you hate when you went in? You got hotels on Boardwalk and shit, and then like somebody that's like they got like one house on Baltic, and they're like coming up in your name. Like I don't even want them landing on my shit. I'm gonna have to take their house. Like I don't even want them. Just keep passing through. Let them. Don't even land on my shit. I don't want you touching my hotels or
Brilliant idea. I think next week I
Boardwalk.
should set up a boardwalk area.
I get monopolies.
The
Monopoly. Yeah, we should set that up.
They got like new pieces and shit. I don't like it anymore. Yo, another thing that they got going on with the new monopolies, they don't even have fucking like money. They don't actually have money. It's weird, man. They got like tokens and shit.
What?
Yeah, look into it, man. Because I got one for the for little dude. It was what the fuck was it? It was like I think it was a Mario one. But like they were all like that. Like you get like little tokens and shit. I don't know what the fuck was going on with it. It pissed me
They
off.
have like an ATM thing, like an ATM card swipe.
They had that at one point. They had something that was doing that, but then I think they just use like coins now. Like
What the fuck is coming
I don't know.
into this generation, man? Like people aren't gonna know how to write. They're not gonna know how to fucking count money. Like everything's
yeah, they're pushing for that digital currency, bro, and they're starting with the kids. That's why everything's digital now. The stores have a change shortage.
Yeah.
Pass me that gorilla right there.
Oh shit. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a change shortage. There is no change shortage.
So if there's going to be change stores, what's going to happen with all the homeless people picking up the cans?
In some states, they don't even have the redemptions.
Yeah,
And a lot of those were shut down during the
Like how are you going to be
pandemic.
able to pick up cans and then redeem them?
Like
I know that once you redeem them, they give you cash back. But what about the actual? Like if I just want one nickel.
You better go fucking tickle somebody's pickle, because that's the only way you're getting a nickel.
I want any pickles.
No nickels for you, motherfucker.
Fuck that. But that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah. It's wild, man. Like, there is no change shortage. There is
What I have a
no
feeling
possibility that there is a change shortage. I think it's a lie.
what
It's pushing for the digital cards.
what is a major part of creating ammunition's copper? Change shortage, my ass.
They don't even make chains out of copper anymore.
Yeah, but
If you want a copper penny, you get it from like
for weapons you need real copper.
yeah, but the pennies aren't real copper anymore.
Yeah, no, the pennies aren't real copper.
These coins aren't real copper.
And you need the silver and the gold and everything else for your computer systems.
Yeah.
So that's why there's a change shortage. Don't get this whole bullshit because of COVID-19 shit. There's a real shortage for.
They're pushing for digital currency.
They're pushing digital currency.
So they can control and track what you buy. They know where you are at all times.
They're pushing all these computers. They're pushing everything else. And God forbid if anyone has a kid and they say, well, we're going to put a tracking device in your kid. Fuck no. No tracking devices in your kids. No nothing. Kids nowadays, they want all the cool shit. And then they're going to say, oh, well, if you implant this, you can control your iPhone, your Android, you can control this, that, and the other thing from from your office, and you don't even have to be home. You can probably get your wife's pussy wet, and you don't even have to be home to do it. No.
Put some cameras in your house so you can see if your wife's cheating. It's all connected to all these government databases, man. They're selling your information for cheap. They really are, man. Same thing with the databases with the DNA databases. They've been selling those to police, like, so the police can just get around the Fourth Amendment. Well, they're just buying them up, and then I think some random company recently bought up the ancestor, one of those big genealogy sites. And that's an unknown company. Who the fuck are they? So you just sold they sold all your data to this unknown company. You don't know what they're gonna do with it. You don't know if they have foreign ties, what they're gonna do with. Maybe they're gonna be cloning people. They're gonna clone you, man. I've already got 6 clones running around this country, causing a ruckus every time that there's a fucking national disaster. You'll see somebody that looks like me on the news. It is not me. I never have been on the news recently.
Not recently. But if you remember, we're going back probably like 15 years ago, when they first started cloning, I think it was some goat.
It was a sheep.
What have you?
It was a sheep. Get a name too.
Yeah, I forget the name, but then I want to say
Sebastian.
5 to 7 years after that, the FDA, the US FDA, allowed to clone a cow. And then they said that cow meat will be readily available for human consumption, cloned cow meat. Now all of a sudden,
mad cow disease.
Yeah, cow disease ran rampant that year too, if I remember correctly. And then all of a sudden we get this Beyond shit. So they're cloning beef. Now we're starting with Beyond shit, man. Listen, organic. If you like organic meats, stay all the way. But definitely start preparing. Get your own cows, your own goats. Watch what the feed is in them. Make sure they eat nothing but grass. Don't get any fucking those antibiotics and all that bullshit that fucking beef them up and shit. Listen, this
all those hormones go somewhere and they go right into your bloodstream.
Yeah. I remember when I was younger, and I legit thing. Maybe I was a little beyond my time, and then I would always wonder, hey, why is it that it seems like kids go through a stage where all of a sudden you have a whole bunch of tall kids and then a whole bunch of short kids, and then you see women, young girls. I was a kid at the time, so I'm not saying now I'm not a pervert. There's all of a sudden they develop breasts earlier, and then some don't.
It's in the diet. It's the tested. It's in the medications. It's in the water. Yep. And you know, speaking of that, like, I think, you know, if you're going to be making your own food, you know, what they should do is legalize cockfighting. That needs to happen, because that way, you know, at least you can make some money off the chickens, and then you can eat the chickens when they're dead.
Exactly.
And, you know, at least you give them a fighting chance. Like, how is that cruelty if you're saying, all right, you want to live, whoop this motherfucker's ass. I'll keep you around. I'll keep you as long as you're winning, making me some money. If not, I'm gonna make a sandwich out of you with some Swiss cheese.
Exactly. Listen, cockfighting should be legalized. There's nothing wrong with it.
As long as you eat them afterwards, you know.
Yeah, we wind up killing cows and killing pigs and killing fucking farm animals anyway. Some they say it's humane.
What's humane about putting a shotgun in a cow's mouth?
Yeah. Or
is that how they do it? I don't know. I hope that's how they do it.
I don't know how they do it.
If I had a farm, that's why I do it.
They used to actually, back in the day, wrap them up and there'd be a guy sitting in a chair, and he'd have 2 like 3-pound or 5-pound sledgehammers, and he'd just knock them in the skull all day long. That was his job. And they'd roll down the conveyor belt, and they'd just go boom, boom.
That's what. Boom, boom. See, they don't have that job anymore, because now all the people that used to do that, they're astronauts. That's what happened. If I can add
no, that's serious. That's what the guy would do. They'd be like a chair like this, like almost an executioner's chair kind of deal.
Didn't even get to wear a hood.
2 or 3 pound sledgehammers, and he'd just be all day long, just knocking them.
Were they on like a conveyor belt or something?
Yeah. That's the dude. I swear to you, I can't make this shit
up.
Man,
his work clothes must stink.
No, I don't. Just imagine the forearms on this dude. The arms, like, just swing all day long.
How many times did he accidentally hit himself in the head too?
Just imagine
he just keep going. Oh man, I dropped a keyboard on my fucking foot the other day. I'm still hurting. I've been limping for like
not even just dropping a keyboard. You stump your foot on a freaking coffee table, it'll get killed.
Oh yeah, I broke toes with the the bottom of the bed. Oh.
Or the bed frame that sticks out on the side, and it's not
Get
even
your
your
shin.
toe. It's like it's like your shin and your calf. But back to the four little animals here that we like to eat and consume on our barbecue.
Yeah, I was going with the if we legalized the cockfighting, we wouldn't have incidences where police officers get killed in the line of duty interfering with an honest business. They're running up in people's homes like they're just trying to have a little fun. It's a goddamn pandemic going on throughout the world, and you let's have a little fun. Let's gamble. You know, maybe my kid will eat today, maybe he won't. But you know, at least I got to see a cockfight, and I got drunk with the buddies instead of coming home and causing a ruckus.
What really is the harm in that?
I don't like they say it's cruel, I guess, but you know, the only thing, nobody would have died if the police didn't roll up in there. So apparently, if you're not familiar with the story, there was a cockfight. You know,
So hold on. So you're telling me it's worse to have a cockfight than it is for people that they say it's about religion that buy a chicken to slit its throat to make up some mumbo jumbo curse. So a cockfight is worse than do that.
And you know what surprises me out of all this? That this story actually happened in the Philippines. I thought it was legal to cockfight down there.
Yeah. Well, in Mexico, it's illegal to have a donkey show. Why can't you have a
I don't know if
cockfight?
it's legal, but I think they turn a brown eye to that.
Someone turns a brown eye.
I try to slip that in, you know. But yeah, in the Philippines, I thought this shit was legal. Like I know, like they're not a big fan of the gays over in the Philippines. They hate drug dealers, but doesn't this guy, like the king of the Philippines, whatever the fuck he is, doesn't he like hand out guns to people to shoot drug dealers?
I thought the Philippines.
I thought he did that, doesn't he? He's like, we'll give you a gun, but you have to shoot 2 gays and a drug dealer, and you get to keep it. Something like that. What's his name? Duarte?
QCS elemental P community out there.
I'm saying he does that. I'm not saying I approve of that.
No, but isn't it? I thought in the Philippines they had ladyboys. Or they had, excuse me, transgender.
Yeah, maybe they do in the Philippines. I knew that was
I'm
Taiwan,
thinking
Thailand, Vietnam, possibly in the Philippines as well.
Yeah, I think it was Thailand up
Yeah,
there.
but they might in the Philippines as well. But I don't know about that. But
Yeah, I'm not Filipino.
Yeah.
If anyone is from the Philippines, let me know.
sounds a little suspect. All right. But either way, I thought that they were allowed to. I thought they were allowed to have cockfights in the Philippines, and I'm a little worried about this. Like,
I'm not.
either way, like if they were legal, that cop would still be alive. They say it was a freak accident. To be honest with you, I don't even think the rooster killed him with a razor blade. I think like, he was just being an asshole. His fellow, police officers was like, "Fuck this guy." Blame it on the chicken.
This Filipino cop in the Philippines went to break up this party of probably people of having a good time betting on the cockfight. And how did he get shot again?
Oh, he didn't get shot. He got cut by the rooster. The rooster killed him.
The rooster killed him.
Yeah. I wonder who bet on that one. Whoever bet on that was like, yeah, that's my rooster.
That was the underdog bet.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna go for him. This one and this one, first fight. I say in the 5th round there's going to be a police raid, and this guy is going to slice a cop's.
I think that rooster never has to fight again.
Oh, no, he's fighting. He's fighting everybody. Are you kidding me? No. He doesn't fight. He's at the door checking IDs.
He's the bouncer.
He's collecting the money. He's holding the money. He's taking the bets, man. He got promoted.
That would be like.
What happened? Did they let him go?
He must have like the championship belt of cockfighting right now.
But if they're like, worried about is that what it's about? Like it's animal cruelty thing?
I think they're mad because there's
Or it's like non-taxable income.
I think they're probably worried because there's not enough food to feed everybody there, so why waste good chicken? But in the Philippines, don't they eat like kind of crazy meats too?
Maybe they eat chickens. I don't know. I'm not sure. about their diet. I know that they do make some good stuff. Like,
But is the film like?
I'm not sure about their cuisine.
Is it like certain parts of India where like it's like you can't kill a cow?
I don't think so. But check this shit out. The rooster's blade sliced Philippine police lieutenant. He got a lieutenant, yo.
Ooh, he went
Damn. Why are lieutenants breaking up cockfights? He was just there, and his buddy showed up, and he's like, "Oh, I got one. I wasn't gambling." And he's like, "Shut up, you know too much."
You know too much.
Yeah, but yeah, he picked up this thing, and it cut his femoral artery, and he bled to death at the scene. You know, his lieutenant's death, it was an unfortunate accident that he cannot explain.
So
I can explain it.
The cock or the guy that owns the rooster?
Well, they seized two fighting cocks. Two fighting cocks were seized in the incident. They seized two cocks. This is 2020 here. We can talk about cocks being seized, and they were fighting cocks, and they murdered a cock, killed a police officer. I don't know, like, and only 3 people are arrested. Was it worth it? A cop's life for somebody who's going to be, like 30 days in jail? Like, what do they do?
But yeah.
So why did they take the cocks? They took 2 of them. As evidence, they're going to, they're just going to die in the fucking, the storage locker, the evidence locker at the fucking police station?
And what if like the jailer gets hungry and fucking kills the bird and fucking the cock? And
I think the rooster could hold his own. I'm not worried about him.
But who does time for that?
It was an unfortunate accident. Like, see, the chief knows what's up. Unfortunate accident. We don't know how it happened. We have proper procedures for picking up roosters with razor blades attached to them, but he didn't follow procedure. He fucked up. Oops.
So it's not
his
like
own fucking fault. Why would you pick up a fucking rooster that
has a razor blade attached to it?
Yeah. Why would you do that? You, like, get a net or something. Like, even the dog catchers have those little nets.
Yeah. Man, I tell you,
and like they couldn't, like, what were they, roaming free with it, or did he interrupt a fight? If they only seized 2 of them, so they were interrupting a fight probably. Like, that's fucked up.
That's one place I'll never travel to.
I'm never doing fucking cockfighting business over there. Well, they might get seized. You're straight if you put a razor blade on it.
No. Nothing sharp coming near this cock. I can tell you that much. Nothing sharp coming near this cock.
Oh, speaking of that shit, did you hear about the motherfuckers, was it Oklahoma?
Oh, no.
What
happened? A lot of shit happens in Oklahoma, right? They had the bombings.
Well, that was if you want to talk about that, that was Timothy McVeigh. That was, he worked for the government. He was patsy for the government. That whole situation, he was sent by the government to infiltrate the white supremacist group, and then
they're thinking of Ruby Ridge.
That's a different situation, but Ruby Ridge, it's a whole thing. It is tied in, but no, look into it. Timothy McVeigh.
No, Timothy McVeigh. He was in collusion with the white supremacy groups while selling weapons. Right?
No, he just got some explosives from the FBI, and they told him to do that shit.
Yes, that was like a little in thing there.
Yeah, he was supposed to. Yeah, they set him up for that
because they wanted to bring down more of.
Be careful, we got a friend up there. That's my neighbor. He's chilling.
Oh, hi, Mr. Neighbor. Oh, don't bring him around the cock.
Oh, he's chilling. He's been keeping the moths out.
So yeah. But a lot of stuff goes in Oklahoma. Like you have that, the Timothy McVeigh, and then what else happened? Didn't something just happen the other year in Oklahoma? I forget what happened the other year in Oklahoma.
I don't know, but these motherfuckers here.
So what happened now? School me. What's going on in Oklahoma?
Yeah, this is like some offshoot or something. It was
oh boy!
Look at these guys. I'm gonna pull this up here.
Oh man, they look like an unsightly bunch of characters.
Can you read this out loud while I pull up the photo?
Oh,
so everyone can see.
I can't see what you want to read. Okay. The suspects in Oklahoma legal genital surgery case men online to perform castrations on them according to the court documentation. Husbands Bobby Lee Allen, 53, and Thomas Evans Gates, 42, were arrested and booked into the...
Well, they say husbands.
Yes.
Is that what they? Is that the proper way to like? Not the couple, like married couple. They're just like the two husbands. It's like whose husbands? They could be anybody's husband.
Does there have to be a slur on that?
What?
Two husbands.
I always
How did you say that?
two husbands. No, I'm saying like the way the news says it. I'm not the news. I'm not slurring it. I always talk with a slur.
Well, that's from a different type of thing. Earlier this week, their charges include maiming and desecrating a human member, among other charges. Now,
one of the other charges with butt fuckery.
That's some fuckery going on right there. I can tell that much.
Look at this shit.
Everybody look at this.
Would you let these gentlemen
touch your balls?
Like, would you think that they are surgeons? Like, I don't... What?
Hold on. Now, one of them could be a surgeon. Like, if you put a mask on the guy with the white beard and one of those tops that the surgeons wear, he might be a surgeon.
Nah. He'd have the beard would be trimmed a little bit more so it's not sticking out of the surgical mask for sterilization reasons, but...
I could kind of see it.
I don't know, man.
You know what he looks like? He looks like the Quaker guy. Just without the hat.
He looks like he looks like Santa Claus on crack. Either way, these two goofy-looking bastards, they're just meeting people on the internet. Hey, I would love to cut off your neck. Yeah, just come to my garage. Of course, we'll follow the proper procedures.
My thing also is, who would want genitalia surgery? Like, don't you go to a urologist or someone like that if you're having issues with your... But is it just men or is it females too that they were doing surgery?
It said just men, but it was a man was dropped off at a hospital last week. According to the affidavit, probable cause, the man told deputies he had come into contact with Allen on a membership website about becoming a eunuch.
Okay.
He said he had 15 years of experience and that he would castrate the man for free.
Okay.
If you meet some guy on the internet who says, I have 15 years experience cutting off dicks, I will do it for free, come on by, meet me at the garage, I got a case of Pabst Blue Ribbon, whatever they do over there. I'm not sure what they drink in Oklahoma. I haven't been.
Don't they drink moonshine?
These guys do. They drink moonshine. They probably drank the victim's bathwater too. Look at that thing.
They probably fucking take the fucking dicks and ferment them.
Oh, they got a jar. See, that's where they make the money. That's where they get the money. They put them in a jar like with vinegar and shit. Like, they pickle them. They sell them $15. That's how they make their money.
So I don't get this, right? What person in their mind comes across this website, okay? So fine, we all have some...
And it's like a membership group too. Like you got to sign up for this. I want to be a eunuch.
A monthly subscription to pay for this. And now I understand people. We all have our mental issues, and you're not necessarily happy with your body in certain places, right? So you come across this website, and you know, just like anyone, you sign up and subscribe to it, and then you come across this guy or guys that looks like this, and it says, "Hey, we'll make you a eunuch," or which I still don't understand the terminology of eunuch.
I think they castrate you. That's about it.
So does that mean it's just your balls or your penis or both?
With these guys, it was probably both. One does the dick, one does the balls.
Oh, Neil and Bob over there, huh?
Edward Penis Hands and all that shit.
So one, you go to Neil for the balls, and then you go to Bob for the dick, like...
Yeah. You can tell the guy on the right, he was the balls guy, because he's got all the hair. He got the top. That's the dick guy.
Yeah. Well, if that's the case, they could have just taken the shavings from the balls and then put some fucking ball hair on the guy that's bald.
Maybe that's why they were doing it.
But like,
he does kind of look like the one on the right. Does kind of look like, what was that, Wooly Willy with the little the magnet?
Oh yeah, and the googly eyes.
It looks like they did that shit with fucking pubes to that guy.
So just to let you know, people out there, if you're intending to do something this body morphing on your own or what have you, or body like changing anything, that you number one should get and seek psychiatric help. Not to say that it's wrong, but to guide you through this process.
Yeah.
And you should also make sure that the clinician doing the surgery
Is not from Oklahoma
is not
or Florida.
it's not from Oklahoma or Florida. No, but with some seriousness, that if you're planning to do anything to this extreme, make sure you do seek out therapy to make sure that your mind is all set there when you do this, and to also make sure that whoever is going to do this is a licensed surgeon, physician, and a licensed hospital, and that you have seek the help and psychiatric needs that you need. Not just some random guy on some website saying, "Oh, because
I have 15 years experience.
with 15 years experience,
I'll bring my tools.
yeah. Let me throw something on a website and say, I wouldn't do that shit. But I'm just saying, if you guys feel like you're gonna do this, please do it the right way.
But you know what? I don't really feel bad for the alleged victims in these cases. Like, if you're that fucking stupid, like it's like those people that would go to the unlicensed dentist in Florida.
Yeah.
They're like, well, he said he was legit. I went into his garage. He pulled out a fucking power saw, cut my fucking toe off. Like. And like, well, when did you realize that he might not be legit? That he was charging you like $5 in a bottle of liquor? And just like, well, I don't know. He said he had credentials. He went to ITG Tech or something, you know. But like, if you're that fucking stupid, like, it's not a dentist's office, you know. It's not a doctor's office. You asking some guy to cut your dick off in a fucking basement or whatever the fuck he's doing. It's your own fucking fault. Like, I don't think they should be charged. But they offered to do it. Like, these people were willing, so I don't. They could have like made him sign a disclaimer and be like, "What?
Any of these quote-unquote surgeries performed?"
Yeah, because they had to drop some motherfucker off at a hospital and they cut his dick off or something.
So how stupid are people?
Hold up. Not only did he meet him on the internet and went to his house, right? The motherfucker was from out of town. He flew into town. This motherfucker had money for a plane ticket. And still, like, what is happening? The man said Alan had him get on a makeshift table. He didn't even have a table. Even I got tables. I got tables. Like, even I have tables. Now I'm a doctor.
Right here.
Careful, this is gonna fall apart. But it's still a table, though.
Do these people not have any freaking common sense?
The table was covered in operation gowns. He claimed Alan and Gates wiped him down with something. And then he injected him with Novocaine or lidocaine. Which is it? Like, that makes a huge difference.
Oh, sure does.
Like, lidocaine, isn't that like a topical?
It's a topical one for pain.
He might have injected him with lidocaine. So, like, you can open up like a lidocaine. What?
Wow.
And Gates helped Alan remove the patient's scrotum and testicles with surgical equipment, according to the evidence. I highly doubt that there was any surgical equipment at all.
No.
I think it was like a pair of like hedge clippers or something. I don't know.
Probably an X-Acto knife.
And this shit took 2 hours. He was awake during the whole thing. Like, he was awake during the whole thing.
Well, hold on. I have heard that you can get your trans-different snip. That's a surgery you can be awake in a licensed facility.
Yeah, but this guy just gave him maybe lidocaine, maybe Novocaine. Nobody knows. Like, they don't even know what they gave him, and it took 2 hours for these guys to remove his dick and balls.
Gentlemen, this has got to be some news that it's breaking news, brother. Don't ever do this shit.
Oh, it gets better. It gets better. He talked to him during the surgery because he was awake during 2-hour surgery. Alan said he was a cannibal and planned to eat the body parts. I was right. That pickle jar wasn't a joke, man. For real. You can't make this shit up. I try to make this shit up, and then it turns out to be true. It's wild. All right.
Imagine you got your balls splayed out on this table. This man is cutting away at your balls. Probably trying to tickle your asshole too.
With a hatchet.
Exactly like a hatchet. Telling you that after you
A weed
move your
whacker.
testicles, he's gonna fucking eat them. And he's probably licking the fucking blood up while this is some fucking crazy shit.
And then he also told a story about one time he operated on somebody that was crazy. One time, only one time he did this.
Hold on. He only operated on one person that he was crazy. He didn't consider himself crazy.
So he left the man open enough to die overnight.
Wow.
He further said he had 6 more clients on the way to be castrated, and that he had a freezer with body parts. The affidavit states that Allen showed the man photos on his phone and offered to show him videos, but the man declined.
Man, listen.
He's like, hey, do you want to see my work before I get started? Like, this is what I'm doing.
Yeah, where the before and after pictures?
He declined to look at the guy's previous work. He's like, hey, I have video and photos of what I'm going to do to you. Do you want to see this beforehand? He's like, nah, it's fine. I trust you.
How much did you charge for this procedure?
He said he did it for free. He charged just the dick and the balls.
People want to get the dick and their balls for free?
He works for tips.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, he said, yeah. The guy didn't want to look at the video. Like, why wouldn't you want to see?
Oh man.
The patient went to sleep and woke up the next morning bleeding heavily.
My balls are shrinking right now.
He told him, no ER, no morgue. Then finally agreed to bring him to the hospital. No ER, no morgue, we're gonna eat you. Like, yo, like, there were so many red flags here. Like, if I go to a doctor's office and, like, I see him, like touching his face before, like, trying to shake somebody's hand or something, like, I'm like, I'm going somewhere else. Oh, he was assisting him. It was helping. But then, so the charges are medical battery, maiming, aggravated assault and battery with a dangerous weapon resulting in great bodily injury. No, I don't. Conspiracy.
There's no murder there?
Well, he didn't kill this guy. Desecration of a human member. Maybe he just had penises. If the dick don't fit, you must acquit. They have to, like,
They have to some people.
well, they're probably taking, like, what's it called? They have to take it to, like, the forensic labs to match up the bite marks in the dicks to see if it was him or not.
Who's gonna come out and say, yeah, this guy cut off my dick and balls, and
Yeah.
and I want him going to jail? Like, how like.
I don't know. Like, a lot of these charges, though, if they get a decent lawyer, like, they could probably get off. Because medical battery, maiming it, an aggravated assault and battery with dangerous weapon, no, it was consensual. The guy admits that he consented to this. So it's kind of like that horror, like, haunted house that they got in Tennessee. They've been trying to shut it down for years, but they, like, torture you there. They, like, drug you, like, they will.
But you sign a disclosure saying that you're.
Yeah, but if you go through it, you get, like,
20 grand.
yeah, something like that. But
Yeah.
yeah, they're like, we can't do anything about it. It's consensual.
Yeah.
It's just like, well, they're like drugging people. They're like, nope. See, this guy's got to just move to Tennessee. They'll be fine. But
Listen, that's I don't know if I would condone this to anyone doing like whatsoever. I think that if you want to get rid of your penis, I'm sure that there's some doctors that will do it. I guess it's your own choice, but go through it about the legal way and go through it with a certified doctor, and definitely seek some mental health. Now, let's flip this. What if it was a female that wanted to sew up her vagina and get rid of her boobs?
I don't know.
Like
Probably wouldn't be healthy to sew it up. You'd probably run into some bacteria issues.
I'm sure that they'll just have
They'll start like leaking out of her eyes or whatever, wherever they poop from.
they just overall over you, take them out, and they won't be no.
But this motherfucker had a freezer with testicles inside a Ziploc bag.
Hey, don't go in his house and get some frozen grapes.
Dried blood in the bathroom. Well, who doesn't have dried blood and syringes in the bathroom?
Who doesn't?
and other medications.
He's probably using the testicles to, as ice cubes for his drinks. He sucks on them.
Like reusable, reusable ice cubes so it doesn't water down his wine.
Exactly.
I think I saw that tip on like a Facebook meme.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's what he was doing. This guy is brutally sick.
Oh
though.
man, that's crazy.
And he doesn't get more charges than Jeffrey Dahmer.
I don't know well, Jeffrey Dahmer like murdered people and ate them.
I mean, how much blood do you lose if you like get your scrotum and dick cut off? Probably quite a bit.
Oh yeah.
Because there's like arteries and veins and shit down there, right?
Oh yeah. That's what makes it work, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, you can die by getting your dick cut off. You get shot in the dick, you can die.
I don't want to get shot in the dick. I got kicked in the balls before. That's painful enough.
Yeah. But.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Remind me
They
that
got $295,000 fucking bail.
That's it?
That's a lot, man.
Well, listen, I
For something that was consensual. Maybe they're trying to figure out like who's nuts.
I was in Oklahoma once, and in Lawton, Oklahoma. I went from OKC to travel to Lawton. For those of you who don't know, I'm a veteran of the United States military, and
Allegedly.
yeah. And I did my basic training in Lawton, Oklahoma, at Fort Sill, Fort Boom Boom. And they
About too much
would tell
information
us,
there, bro.
the drill sergeants would tell us that, like, at the time, Oklahoma was like the meth capital of the world. Like, they would have like these trailers, and they would just cook meth, and the trailers would explode.
Yeah, it
and
happened.
then Fort Sill itself, they were accidents. They have like newspaper clippings because Fort Sill's home of the artillery, and there are newspaper clippings that some would call the artillery firing wrong and accidentally blew up people's homes.
Oh damn. But
So nothing puts past me in Oklahoma.
JCI Racing III or 3, however you want to read that. It was no Roman numerals. It should have been lowercase or uppercase. I don't know. But he said he once did brain surgery on his own head, and he was high. And that's fine. I don't see anything wrong with that.
I mean,
Your body, your choice. Who am I to tell somebody what they can and can't do with their own body? That's why I think, like, if this guy, he knew what he was getting in, and the guy tried to show him video. He's like, hey, this is what's going to happen. And then he's like, no, I don't want to see the video. But, like, how could they charge him with that? It's consensual.
So you're telling me that if I had a woman say, fillet my vagina with a knife, and I had a written verbal consent, that I can do that, and I'm supposed to get off with it? As a
As long
crime?
as somebody gets off, I don't know, get a good lawyer. Keep it amongst yourselves. Like, don't.
Fuck here. Like, I'm so baffled and dumbfounded.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, if they want to do that, let them fucking do it.
Well, I mean,
To each his own.
each their own. But
You know, if I had like fucking, if I was constipated and I shoved a fucking vacuum up my ass, I wouldn't get all those charges. People would just laugh at me and call me stupid.
well, they call them enemas, don't they? If you squirt hot water in your ass from like.
Oh yeah, that's different. But I'm talking about like a vacuum cleaner. I can't afford those at homemade enema kits.
Well, I mean, it hurt a little bit because
Yeah, use the vacuum.
the water is there to flush it and help it come out. But then
Drink
you can probably vacuum it up.
We could just drink hot sauce. It cures all that. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Eat a lot of celery.
I don't fuck with celery, man. That's
Celery will help you.
we don't fuck
Fiber and celery help you.
we don't fuck with celery in this house, man.
Okay.
Don't do it. Don't ever bring that shit in my house.
Can I ask a question here from Mr. Third here, Racing the Third?
JCI Racing, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, what part of your head did you do your own surgery? Just asking.
Probably the brain.
Well, like what part of the brain? Like the frontal lobe.
I'm guessing that somebody who does brain surgery on themselves doesn't really know different parts of the brain. Maybe I'm wrong. If I am, I apologize.
Like a lobotomy when they take out, go up your nose and take out the frontal portion.
Yeah, they used to do it with the drill, but then they used to do it with the hooks afterwards.
Yeah.
All types of crazy
You
shit.
still there, my friend?
He might be. There's a little delay with the chat sometimes, but I don't know. Speaking of like batshit crazy people,
That's. I mean, you're talking to one right now.
we all are.
Certified.
Yeah.
Like legitimate.
Aren't we all?
Yes.
I didn't get my name for nothing, bro.
Absolutely.
But Miley Cyrus claims she made eye contact with an alien in a UFO encounter.
That was her dad.
You think her dad? You think her dad's an alien?
I think her dad's a fucking alien that she's referring to.
Yeah. It says. It was in an interview with fashion designer Rick Owens for Interview Magazine. They have a magazine called Interview Magazine.
Interview magazine.
It's all about interviews, I guess.
I guess.
All right. She said the incident fucked me up and said that now she can't look at the sky the same. I was driving through San Bernardino with my friend and I got chased down by some sort of UFO. I'm pretty sure about what I saw, she said.
Coke's a hell of a drug, ain't it?
Oh man, don't blame it on the coke.
Coke is a hell of a drug, ain't it?
Don't blame it on the coke.
Listen, it must have been something, man. Like, these fucking people, they come for anything to stay relative, don't they?
She did add that she was under the influence of strong concentrates. I also bought weed wax from a guy in a van in front of a taco shop, so it could have been the weed wax, she added. But like, I don't know, she said she made eye contact, which I don't believe. I don't believe that part. I think she's exaggerating. You know, like if the spaceship was like chasing her down and shit, well, it was probably just wanted an autograph first of all. Probably wanted her to share whatever the fuck she was driving under the influence in, which she admits to, which is not really a good look. But hey, you know, they like what? There's no way she made eye contact. You can't see through the UFO lights, man.
No.
You can't see. They got tinted windows. Those tinted window laws, they don't apply to them.
Why would they flash and erasing memory?
Well, I don't think they have that yet. They have to do the brain surgery with the hook.
If your people can reach out to us so we can do some type of VoIP interview, I want to know like what your experience was
with the brain surgery.
No, with Miley.
Oh,
and the brain surgery too.
I want to hear this guy's story about the brain surgery.
And I want to hear Miley. I want to hear.
Leave your email in the comments. I'll reach out to you.
Yeah, definitely. We'll give you the contact information at the end of the show, and you can definitely reach out to us, JCI Racing the Third. But if Miley people, I want to hear what's going on with Miley Cyrus. And
I think she was just fucked up on some weird shit she got from some guy in a van.
No, dude, because a lot of people say that they see these fucking UFOs, man. Like, would you say that Reagan at the time, he saw them? And he was driving somewhere in California too.
They gave him the fucking recipe for crack, dude.
Dude, like we can't push this to the side. If Miley Cyrus said that she had an encounter with UFOs and aliens, we gotta fucking.
It says her friend saw it too. I want to talk to her friend. I want to hear about
That's
this.
what I mean.
There were a couple other cars on the road, and they also stopped to look.
Right. Like remember all of a sudden, remember that whole big UFO sightings on it was like a couple of weeks ago, everybody stopped and got out of their car to take pictures and shit of it. Yeah. Why don't we hear from people like that? Like, is it the whole Black Lives Matter movement and everything and Trump, like eating up at the fucking, all the media? Like people see this shit and nobody wants to talk about it. I want to talk about it.
Yeah. Like, what about the Battle of California? Battle of Los Angeles. Are you familiar with that?
I mean, why can't let's talk about this? People just want to brush this shit like under the rug, like it's not going on. But the UFOs and aliens, they're moving in front of us right now. Right now.
I think that's why we got a Space Force now. Now we've got some weird shit going on the moon. We're landing on asteroids. But now the asteroids are too big to fit in the moon. What do they get? Like a Rubbermaid container? What's going on with that? I don't know.
Yeah. We got people on asteroids. We got the moon fucking up with us, like cracking and fucking
space crime.
Yeah.
And all we're hearing is
We ain't got no money for a fucking stimulus check.
and I still ain't got my goddamn money, and I still can't get rid of this fucking toaster oven.
No, we're getting the toaster oven. He was supposed to come this week, but we didn't set a time. We're a little bit early today. So I'll reach out to him. I'll find him. You're gonna get the toaster oven. It's already gone. You're not giving away that toaster oven again. It's going to Daryl. We give away toaster ovens here occasionally. The next giveaway we're gonna do probably in a few weeks, maybe like a month or so. And I've got a George Foreman grill. One of the little ones with the blue.
Don't take that shit away. Get that.
Oh, you want that shit? Good. Fucking.
No, give it to our people, our loyal listeners and watchers over here. I don't need it.
You give that shit to I'm gonna get that.
Oh, you're gonna get that? Hey, so listen. Let's talk about all these alien sightings. I would love to talk to Miley Cyrus. I want to know what's going on with everybody here, man. We're still live, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm just grabbing this.
I want to know what's going on. If you people have seen some aliens and had some alien connections, and even now is the time of the year where there's a lot of hauntings and shit going on. I'll tell you a nice little story about my personal experience with a haunting. Maybe not now, but here we go.
It's the bun warmer, bro.
It's a bun warmer.
It's got the bun warmer on the top.
A bun warmer at the top. La, la. And then it opens like, I don't know how the fucking thing opens, but it opens like this. So not only can you, when you smoking your weed night, you can throw a fucking burger on that bitch, you know, some bacon and shit. Fuck the lettuce and tomato because you don't have time for that shit. You just want to eat your burger.
Too many GMOs, man.
I throw some cheese on it, whatever you want to do. You know, easy connection. Boom. Here it
Yeah,
is.
you want that? It's all yours, bro.
It's green on the top, just so y'all know. And look, it's got George Foreman's signature on it. You can't go wrong with that. You can't go wrong with that. And here's, look, tie and everything with the listen.
That's a limited edition tie. That's a vintage twist tie.
All vintage.
They don't make them like that in the garbage bag
The
thing.
signature is legit. The signature is legit. We were trying to get rid of this for $100, but because we love our little listeners, we're giving this bitch away. George Foreman.
We weren't supposed to give it away yet this week. We were giving away the toaster oven.
Yeah.
But
I don't have no signature.
Daryl's getting that. Oh, you're going to sign it.
I'll sign it.
He's going to put a mushroom stamp on it.
I'm gonna put a mushroom stamp on it.
But,
so the other side of the mushroom stamp, so in your eye, here.
She's saying, like, I was shaken up for like 5 days. It fucked me up. Like, I think she just got some weird shit from that dude in the van. I think she just got high, was fucking driving around, some weird shit happened. It happened.
This is when I say I have to beg to differ with you. I think she really saw some shit. And I would.
But if she did see some shit, would she be allowed to? Because isn't she like a MK Ultra clone?
Well, I would like to speak to her about that too. I would like to see this young woman's opinion about her experience.
All right.
No, I'm dead serious, people. Why wouldn't you want to hear from Miley Cyrus on our show talking, and we could interview, ask her some questions?
Oh yeah.
I want to hear from you.
Call her
guys,
up there.
too.
Let's get her on.
Well, I'm just saying, if anybody out there, watching, listening, can,
I'll ask her on Twitter. We'll see what happens.
ask on Twitter. Yeah, see if anybody got some tweets from them, and we can see what's going on, man.
Yeah, but yeah, man, I don't know. I think she was just.
I think she probably was fucking lit than a motherfucker, but
Yeah.
still, if she's got that type of shit, tell her to pass it over. Fucking yeah.
Oh, you got to go find that taco truck she was talking about.
She probably got it from the guy on the top. She fucked up and didn't even remember.
Yeah, well, that's what she said. She got it from the guy by the taco
Dude
truck.
on the top of the truck hooked her up, all right.
Well, then, did we talk about the shark hair thing?
No, we did not talk about the shark.
We're all over the place today. But
I don't like
that's
sharks.
what I mean. They got two-headed sharks now. They just caught this shit up India, like India. They have oceans over in India.
Yeah, it's called the Indian Ocean.
Bullshit. I never heard of this. You fucking around. I thought that was in fucking like
Well, the Indian Ocean is part of the oceans, but it's not necessarily in India.
yeah, I thought it was over in by Massasoit. The Indian Ocean.
That would be the Native American Ocean.
Oh shit. I didn't know they changed the name.
Yeah.
My bad.
That's
But
easy.
yeah, did you see? Like,
Did they change the name of the Indian Ocean to the Native American Ocean?
I don't know.
So I guess we can't call it the Red Sea no more?
Damn.
Would that be the menstruation sea now?
Possibly. Depends on what the moon's doing on the blue moon that happens on the 31st.
Is it the blue moons happen on the 31st?
Well, blue moon is 2 full moons in the same month,
Oh.
which is going to happen on Halloween.
Oh,
And
shit.
then we're going to turn the clocks back and
I'm losing
yeah.
hours with it.
But yeah, they caught this little tiny little baby shark with 2 heads. And I think that's related to that Fukushima bullshit.
Well, they say genetically, once you're in the womb or whatever, the splicing of the cells. So sometimes this could be like 1 in 100 million things that happen. But did this actually go full term, like where it was birth?
Yeah, the motherfucker caught it. He released it.
Wow.
So
Wait, hold up.
He released it?
Hold on a second. Dicephalic?
What's that?
Dicephalic. I know phallic means like related to the dick, but I thought it was. I saw something earlier and it said like bicranial or something. Like bi. I don't know, but this is bicephalic. So
we got 2 dicks?
maybe it does. I don't know. Maybe the thing was a dickhead and I don't know.
dickhead shark?
But I don't know. You think that shit's real?
No.
You don't think it's real? I think it's related to Fukushima, man. They're dumping all that water in the ocean now that they allegedly treated.
All right, I give you this. This is what I give it. I give you that, yes, it's real, but it couldn't come to, like, full... Like, it couldn't be...
Alive?
Like, it couldn't
Last too long.
Yeah. I mean, Siamese twins exist.
Yeah.
So it... I don't know. Maybe it could. But I don't think
I wanna see that fucking thing grow up.
And get its own food and stuff like it should. I don't think it would live to anywhere.
They'd be arguing and shit.
I was supposed to eat that bitch.
We got the same stomach.
I'm still hungry.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I wouldn't. I can't fuck with. Man, if I had a Siamese twin, I'd cut it off myself. I'd cut my own head off because I wouldn't want to be violent.
Listen, so I have heard that because of all this radiation and stuff that we're putting into, like, and you could say it's like a mutant effect, which in some cases it is a legitimate mutant effect.
Yeah.
But there are some species of water animals, like what do they call those, amoebas, that have mutated, and they are having, like a third eye, 4 legs, 5 legs, and even there's a snake that supposedly lives in brackish water that can actually come all the way up to like the New England areas and still live, and also like the coast of Seattle and still live, and it's been known to actually
Hold
live.
up. Seattle's on the coast?
Yeah.
The fuck? What coast? Pacific?
West Coast.
No shit.
Yeah.
Alright. I didn't know that.
So these things are in what?
I'm saying I didn't know that.
Yeah. So these things. So when they say that we're polluting our waters, man, I wouldn't be shocked if the third eye raven. It's also a third eye raven. Yeah.
I've never heard of that. I know that's so Raven.
I'm glad you know what I'm talking about, brother.
But I've seen the snakes with 2 heads and shit.
Yeah.
But
It's happening.
But I'm saying that this thing looks young, so it's like recent. So it's like I think it's related to them that whole Fukushima shit that they're dumping in the waters.
I would not be surprised.
They're finding like radiation and shit like in wine that's made in California. And people are still eating seafood. I'm not eating any fucking seafood, except for that one time they had some like the fried shrimp over that Chinese joint down the street. I hadn't had it in a while, so I had to have it. But other than that, in the Walmart wine, I don't,
I don't know who makes the Walmart one.
It's made in California, so it probably has the radiation in it.
That's just buying grapes and fermenting your own wine. make your homemade what they call that, honey lime mead or whatever it is.
Oh, I've got a video. I make pruno out of like rotten fruit.
Yeah, mix some Pruno, start your mash and everything else.
When you grill something, buys a bunch of fruit and never eats it, and then lets it sit there and rot. Just throw it in a little container in the back of the fridge. Then when you have enough, throw that shit in a blender, add some sugar, boil it.
Medson should, when he does his next mash, he'll probably come up with like a little cooking thing.
It'll get you fucked up. You probably get sick from drinking it, but it'll get you fucked up.
Everything's a scientific method, so he'll work the science for you. Meds is he's also our
I work for NASA. I got the recipe for
in-house chemist.
Yeah, I got the recipe from NASA. We got it from the aliens that invented crack for Ronald Reagan.
So with the recipe from NASA, you will learn that you can only fit 2 pounds in a 2-pound container, not 3. Or else you get space dust all over the place.
You know, that's why the meth labs be exploding, man. They got the fucking recipe for fucking NASA.
Yeah. Dude, like,
who came up with how to cook meth? Like, obviously it came from fucking Nazi scientists because they invented meth. But
they
invented amphetamine.
LSD.
LSD was discovered accidentally from rye. Hey, Donald's back. I told you Donald was coming.
Donald!
We were just talking about you, Donald.
My man.
Yeah, Donald, if you could send me an email at mustbethemeds@gmail.com. Send me an email there. But first, leave a comment with something so I know it's you that's sending me the email, so somebody doesn't try to steal your toaster.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What's going on, Big D?
We're not gonna allow toaster thievery going on.
No.
The
German recipe. Hey, buddies. Okay. What's going on, my man? How's your week? I haven't heard from you in a little bit. How you doing, partner?
Yeah, we're almost wrapping it up.
Yeah, we're just
we went a little
episode,
late today, but we were happy to see you. We were gonna have to give away the toaster to somebody else. We got a George Foreman for next week.
Donald, my man.
Well, not next week, but no, he already got a toaster. We can't.
No. We're just in the next few weeks or so, we're going to be doing this. But this is the George Foreman one right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a bun warmer and everything else like right here. I mean, you already get the toaster oven, but in a few weeks, you know what I'm saying? Like in a month or so, we got little things here and there, you know what I'm saying?
Once everybody gets out the Bing.
Yeah, so, but you guys gotta help us get our names and everything else out there. We gotta get some retweets, some likes. We gotta get some subscribers and everybody.
Yeah.
You know, we love our peoples, and we're just trying to help everybody out, and they're trying to help us out, man. So this is what we're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get everybody, and we like to
Keep everybody fed.
Yeah. And we like having the back and forth banter with you and letting us know how the love is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. This is what we're trying to do. We talk about conspiracies. We talk about latest events. We talk about bullshit in between, and we like talking to you guys and just wrapping it up and see what you know. We like to just rap with each other and let it out there. Some people like have this format of podcast and go by that shit. We try to do a little format, but all that in between shit. You know what I'm saying?
I've got like 300 things here that we never touched on. Like that's all it is, you know.
Absolutely, you know, we try to get together with everybody, you know.
We get sidetracked. That's why we're a bunch of clowns. Yeah, we did get in early today. And how does the sound work, by the way, guys? We were worried about there might be a little echo or something. We're trying out a new thing with the sound as we do every week.
Absolutely. And if you guys subscribe and watch, what do you guys think about the 5.1 episode?
Yeah, we had an extra bonus episode last week. And the email address, it's going to be mustbethemeds@gmail.com. If you look at the corner of the screen, you'll see mustbethemeds. It's just like that, and it's at gmail.com.
All right, Donald.
And, you know, once you get that shit, man, you'll see we're not playing. You got to leave a comment and let motherfuckers know we follow through.
A little echo?
Light echo.
Light echo, okay.
All right.
Yeah, but
Thanks for letting us know, Donald.
I mean, you guys are our people's. I don't even want to say fans. Our people, because y'all just like us. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't got no fans yet.
We ain't got no fans, man. We're just trying to.
We just chilling.
Yeah, we're just chilling. Just let us know and please subscribe and like. That's the only way you can keep us going, and we can keep you giving the good shit that y'all like to hear.
I think we both have to turn down our mics next time because you're next to me, so you're coming on here, so it's going on yours and mine. So
I stink.
no, we'll just turn down the mics. That'll probably get rid of the echo. Next week.
Let me see if it works now. Is my mic down a little bit?
I don't know. I can't hear you. I got my volume turned down.
Mine was up a scotch.
Yeah.
What does scotch mean?
I don't know. Is that like a cunt hair?
Mine was up a cut here, just to let you guys know.
What's an official measurement?
Is it an official measurement?
Look into it. A CH.
Oh, a scotch. I feel hoity-toity now.
A scotch might be. Yeah, I think a scotch is probably like a CH, which is a cunt hair. It was just a cunt hair off.
Now, is it a cut hair when it's shaved, or is it a cut hair when it's still long?
Oh, I don't know.
It's just a cut hair.
Oh, it all depends on how long it's been growing, I guess. I don't know.
I don't fuck with the cut hair if it's been longer than a month.
Shampoo, condition, all that shit. What else do we have? What were we supposed to talk about?
Yeah, we got something else, don't we? Oh yeah, we got something else.
I was gonna save that one, but
we got something else.
what are you talking about? Miley Cyrus was on that shit. We can agree with that.
Yeah,
but,
Donald, that was a Gmail, buddy. Okay, guys, a Gmail. Yep.
yeah, and then this motherfucker. Did we talk about this yet?
No, I don't think we did.
What the fuck is this country coming to when a man can't drive down the street in New York without police going through his fucking cereal boxes of Lucky Charms, man? I don't. Man, allegedly they found almost 5 pounds of coke in Lucky Charms boxes. Why are they looking through his fucking cereal? They were looking to steal his fucking prize. I don't trust it.
Well,
Case dismissed. Give him his shit back.
well, the title of this it says Police Mass. So I take it from Massachusetts, right?
What says the police are saying, and then Mass Man had, yeah, the guy's from Massachusetts, but he was in New York.
Okay. Now, don't you have to have some type of what do they say that like recent search?
Probable cause. They said that they had probable cause, but they didn't state what the probable cause was to search. But I think no matter what, you need an actual warrant to look inside a man's box of Lucky Charms. I don't. Some racism, man.
The probable cause, I think, would then be that he wasn't eating the box of Lucky Charms. Because every time
Eat
I've
cereal while you're driving. Didn't you watch that episode of Alwood Sunny? It turns out bad. You'll spill the milk.
Well, he could have been snorting it though while he was driving.
Golden horseshoes and red balloons. I don't fucking know, but they gotta leave the guy's fucking.
Yeah. They definitely have to leave his Lucky Charms alone. Did he have a shillelagh on the dashboard? Is that how they knew he had the Lucky Charms?
Well, if he did, he should have fucking hit those cops. Cause, you know, they're after me Lucky Charms. But like, what the fuck?
Does it magically?
All right, for fuck's sake, whatever you do, don't look at the fucking box of fucking Lucky Charms over there. They're magically delicious. We can't have you fucking looking around. I pay a little fucking say to the end of the fucking rainbow over there. You get your little fucking bribe. Don't worry about me fucking cereal, you fucking prick.
That's fucking awesome, Bets. How do you do that?
I've been yelled at from a young age, and that with the brogue.
No shit, dude. That's fucking awesome.
Since I was a child, I was screamed at with the brogue, so now I can imitate it.
So maybe did he? I wonder if he said "Poke Mahone" and leave my
Pug Mahone.
leave my fucking Lucky Charms alone. So was the guy Irish? Because he was from Massachusetts, right? You say?
Yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say no.
Why?
Why would an Irishman be going over to fucking New York to go buy some fucking some bunk fucking coke with fucking numbers on it? They stamped the fucking 609 in it. Why would I highly doubt it was an Irishman. You know, like, if it was an Irishman taking that fucking check, he wouldn't be fucking throwing it in a box of Lucky Charms, man.
I bet you Danny Green would have done it that way.
Danny Green didn't fuck with that.
Well, no, he didn't. That's why I bet you Danny Green would have done it that way.
Danny Green would have shot this motherfucker.
Danny Green would have shot the cops and still hauled ass.
No, he wouldn't. He was cool with them. He did everything legit. Danny Green was a good man, and I will not have you slandering him.
I'm not slandering Danny
Better
Green.
not be, motherfucker.
Not slandering Danny Green whatsoever.
But
Yeah. So listen, I would love to know.
Oh, what? Hold up. All he had was fucking 2 bricks of coke.
So that's 2.4.
Yeah, it was about. They say about 4.5, so they say almost 5, but it's basically 2 kilos.
Plus the packaging.
Yeah, because they weigh it with the packaging. But he got remanded.
What's remanded mean?
No bail.
What?
He gets no bail. He's remanded. But the guys who were cutting people's dicks off and had testicles in the freezer.
Get $295,000.
I would like to know the what kind of last name is this? It doesn't look Irish, so I'm not familiar with it.
Hold on. Oh, yeah. Latina. It's probably Spanish or yeah.
John. Yeah, John.
John. Probably a Spanish name.
Maybe like I'm thinking maybe like
Maybe he was just like the little guy, and they were trying to get after the big one, the big fish.
Yeah, but why would he be remanded? Like, it's a race issue, man.
Could be.
In Oklahoma, you can cut dicks off, and if you got like a house to put up for fucking your bail, you can fucking bounce, but your testicles in your freezer. But this guy can't even drive around when the cops are fucking trying to steal the fucking prizes out of his fucking cereal box. There's nothing sacred in this country anymore. This is bullshit. I want to know what happened. I want this guy freed. I don't care what he did.
Give me 5 minutes. Okay. So listen. I think that this guy should have just. Why would he have it in his? Where did they say where in his car? Like was it in the trunk of his car? Or was it just sitting on his driver's seat? Or
he was 23, so it was probably not in the trunk. It was troopers. They got him on I-90.
So that would
at 1:40 a.m.
Uh-huh.
Didn't have a traffic violation. This is what they've. How stupid are you? You got fucking 2 kilos. How much is that worth? That's like 40, 80 grand, depending on what you're gonna do with it. And why wouldn't you make sure that your car's on point and not make any fucking violations?
Because he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
23-year-old idiot.
They got him for a traffic violation, and it says they searched his vehicle after developing probable cause to do so. So he was probably
fucked up.
Yeah. It was 1:40 a.m. and he's driving on I-90. Like, yeah, they're looking for you, you dumbass.
So now he's probably going to get the intent to traffic.
But it didn't even say, like, where it was.
He said New York, no?
But, like, no, I mean where the shit was. Like, it should have been in the trunk. It should have been locked. Don't ever give them probable cause, man. Like, make sure your shit's legit. Keep everything out of view. Keep your paperwork in order. Make sure your car's working. Don't give them ever probable cause. And they will lie about probable cause.
Oh, of course.
And they will say, your car smells like marijuana. And you say, no, it doesn't. Well, if it doesn't, can I search your car? And you say, no, you cannot. And they say, well, why not if you don't have any marijuana? It's like, all you have to say is because you just lied to me trying to get probable cause, trying to trick me into giving consent to search my vehicle, so I don't feel comfortable having you go through my shit.
Well, I mean...
That works for me because I'm white and Irish, and, you know, I'm not stupid enough to keep my Lucky Charms boxes on the front seat. I'd have them underneath a baby in the back seat.
Well, did anyone learn from Jay-Z?
I did. But whatever you do, do not quote that.
Why?
They don't find it as funny as you do.
Who?
The police.
Why?
Oh, because I tried that shit, and then they actually did find something, because I was just like...
Well, that's where you're supposed to have your shit legal.
Yeah, my shit was right, but I did tell them, I was like, you know what, fine, fuck it, you can search, I ain't got nothing. And then they did find something, and I was like, oh, fuck. And they're like, what's this? We got you. And I'm like, well... Technically, you didn't really get me. It's just like I let you. Like, if I knew I had that in my car, I wouldn't have given you consent. I'm not fucking stupid. Do you think I would have fucked with you guys about that? I'm like, you really gonna bust my balls about that? Like, and it was, I don't know.
You know, people are just stupid.
You gotta know your rights.
You gotta know your rights. And nowadays, I'm shocked that he even got over wherever he was coming from with that without being searched. Because the next thing, and we'll probably bring this up hopefully our next episode, is the right to travel in the United States.
That is being hindered immensely. Especially, I told everybody that was happening with the Real ID. Why do you think they were pushing for that?
And I think we want to touch on that next week.
Yeah, remind us. I'll write it down. We'll talk about the right to travel.
Because a lot of the stuff that we're dealing with now with all these protests and these Real IDs, it's really going to come back to haunt us. And
goes back to the Nazi days. Show you papers.
It's not looking pretty. But we touched on a lot of subjects today, my friend.
Yeah, and I still got. Yeah, man. We might have to do a 5.1 this week or something.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, no, it'd be a 6.1.
I don't know how we're gonna swing that though. You know what I mean?
Oh.
We'll work it out. We'll work it out because we're always here for you.
I'll just use your voices like with a soundboard.
Gosh damn, if they can't.
I can't get to my email. Why not? It's just mustbethemeds@gmail.com. I don't know. It's not that complicated. You get a toaster out of it. You're not from Oklahoma, are you?
Oh, no, don't say that to us.
No, I'm asking. I'm not. No, he doesn't look like he must be good people. He's Donald Doyle. Sounds like an Irishman.
Oh, he's got to be. Well, he might have a shillelagh with him. We're not going to piss him off.
Yeah, you can knock it off with that shillelagh shit, man. I got a fucking hurling stick. You know, I keep that thing on me.
Donald, you'll get a hold of the Meds, brother. The Meds will get a hold of me. You get a hold of him.
Yeah. What social medias you got, Donald? Are you on the Twitter or the Instagram?
IG. Or you tweet?
I got the shit right up there in the corner. It says how to.
Yeah, I typed it.
Yeah. I remember you were in Virginia.
Yeah.
All right. You typed it. Okay, if you typed it, did you send the email? Am I supposed to be waiting for an email live?
I don't know. Brother.
Let's see what's going on here. Let me check that out, and then we're gonna have to.
You spelling must be the Meds correctly?
Yeah, I got it up in the corner. Did I probably mistyped it. No, my ass. Is that correct? I can't fucking read. I'm illiterate.
It's not B-E, it's just B.
No, it's B-E.
That was a B?
Tell me.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Tell me my own name.
Shit, I'm sorry.
You get an extra N in your name too. You don't see me talking shit.
I put an extra N in my name just because I'm the real na.
Thank you for censoring. I didn't want to get
You know how I did that, right? That was pretty slick.
Yeah. All right. Oh, don't give out your whole email. Damn. You got a Yahoo? All right.
Okay, you got. Oh, you hooked him up. He got you.
All right, I'm gonna send you an email right now.
Make sure you confirm.
And that's don't read his email out loud.
No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that because my man likes his privacy. Only with his shillelagh and the hose does he make things known.
And I'm gonna delete that comment, but your email's still gonna be in the chat. But
what?
His email will be in the video, I guess. But I can probably edit that out at some point. At the Yahoo.
No, don't be mad if you get some junk email, Donald.
I don't send out I don't send out fucking junk email. We're sending toasters.
Yeah, and it's not junk, baby. It's not junk.
That one's
You
brand
said
new.
you had some mouths to feed over there, Pippin. How many mouths you got in the house? Yeah, you said we got some mouths to feed over here a couple of weeks ago. I remember you. No, be up at late at night making those bagel bites and stuff, man. That's what I used to do, making bagel bites. Now I graduated, I make a whole pizza.
Yeah, man, I like the bagel bites in the toaster oven. Like it's beautiful. Like you can't do it in the microwave. The oven takes too long to heat up, but the toaster oven is perfect. You get the perfect crisp.
You know what? I used to love those
Hot Pockets. They used to be the jammy.
Did you forget the .com? I don't know. I didn't see it. But I just sent you one. Maybe it's in my spam because you got a Yahoo. But I'd be fucking with Yahoo too. You got 8 of us. Okay.
Yeah, 8 of y'all.
Shit.
Is that including your wife and the kids, man? 8? Or is that just a sibling?
Wasn't there like a show about that? Like 8 is enough? Wasn't that a show? Like 8 is enough?
Yeah, from way back in the day.
Some 80s shit.
It was him, his wife, and 6 kids.
Yeah. Alright, I sent you an email, Downey.
What if you just go by D like me?
I don't know.
DD. 8 of you. Well, congratulations.
You're my DD.
I'm just nuts, baby. But yeah, man. Well, God bless you and your family, man. I know you got a big family. I hope your family's doing well in these times, bro.
Yeah, be safe. Be careful.
Be safe out there, man.
Don't get surgery from...
Don't get surgery from anyone in Oklahoma that want to cut your nuts and try to eat them and shit. You missed out on that.
Yeah, I think he did miss that. But it was a whole thing. But yeah, all right. Well, I sent you an email. Hopefully that's correct. If not, just drop like a comment on the video later and we'll figure it out. We'll get that out to you as soon as possible, man.
Yeah, and if the other members of your family, if they're like 18 plus, man, have them subscribe, hit up with some likes and stuff, man, because we're about to take care of you and the family with this thing, man. We need to get the word out. We're here, we're live, we're representing, you know what I'm saying?
We're passing out toasters like Nino Brown.
Okay, mom and dad, single, no kids. Well, hey, if your parents kind of, you know, have
nice, man.
Whatever,
do you? Don't like, marry an astronaut. Don't do it. We just
if you know, just help a brother out. Tell your girl or tell your friends. They might want to listen, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Tell them what we're about.
You know, just keep coming back.
Yeah, just keep coming back. The word of mouth, man. You've been here for the past 3 weeks, man. That tight dude. That's all listening, man.
And make sure you
please go rewatch.
Once you get that, you know what I want to see? I want it if he could send like a video of him opening up the toaster. Like, oh shit, he really sent the toaster.
Yeah, that would be sweet if you could. If you got a smartphone, or just take like a quick video of you opening toaster oven when you finally get it in your mailbox or whatever. Definitely for promotions and for everything, man.
Yeah, help us out, man. We're buying like a lot of people would buy subscribers or like followers on Twitter, like from those websites, like those Indian farms. Not here, man. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. We're handing out toasters like the bank does.
We're hustling, baby. We're hustling.
We get these toasters from the bank. We're opening up bank accounts and shit just to get these toasters and cooking equipment. We will cook up some motherfucking shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some money from the bank. Me and Mez, we trying to I'm But
I don't fuck with banks. I keep my money in the wall. I keep my money in the gorilla.
This whole toaster oven thing, you know, this ain't something we're gonna do every month or something.
Yeah, it might be. We might have to take November off.
Yeah, we're gonna take.
But early December, we'll do some giveaways.
Early December, yeah. But yeah, this is, and we ain't going out there buying stuff and selling. You know what I'm saying? This is, dude, I'm streaming. Don't know how I do that stuff.
That's all good, brother.
I don't worry about that, man. But just definitely get the word of mouth between you.
Yeah, that's all right. We gotta pressure him and shit.
Yeah, we do.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
No. Just pressure the other ones.
Just pressure.
Nah, do your thing, man. But I sent you an email. You know, if you didn't get it, find a way to get in touch with me because I sent it to what you said it was.
Yeah, man.
So, yeah.
Definitely. Good to have you back.
I just don't want you putting your address in here because the chat shows up on here. Even if you delete it, it's going to be in our video. So,
Alright.
But all right, we should probably call it right here because we just been, you know, it's a good time shooting the shit with y'all, but we got to get going.
Yeah, and in part 2, we went over our time a bit, but it's
Quite a bit.
like that.
Yeah.
And we like having company and
That's what happens when you show up early.
That's what happened. You know, I work on CPT time. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Maybe by next week. Oh, yeah. Next week we won't have the echo issue.
No, we won't.
Yeah, we're doing because as soon as I'm ending this shit right now because I gotta talk to you about some shit. We're gonna set this shit up right now. We setting up that shit right now.
Oh, I can't right now. I gotta go, but we'll set it up Saturday. Saturday. No bullshit.
We gonna figure that out. But
Yeah, that's
have a good
fine.
night. Thanks for checking it out.
Yo, it's been pleasure. It's been another hot episodes of Conspiracy Clowns. Make sure you subscribe and hit us up with some likes, baby. The